Hello everyone. In the last few videos we talked about so let me quickly reopen the notes. So we've actually covered a new topic. Well, not really a new topic, but a concept that so I think it was something about it was still about matrices. Still loading. So anyways, so I think I remember what we've done the last time. So with the what we've been covering was the solving systems of linear equations using matrices, and we've done this using the a b equals sorry xi equals b form, in which we put all the variables in a matrix, and then we do the multiplication, and we would get the inverse or inverse of a matrix, eliminate the matrix on the left on the variable side, and equate everything else to the right hand side. We've stopped with we didn't really do much of exercises, but we decided to really watch out for the location of the inverse, because it would really make a lot of difference. It's just that it's really important that if you list the variables on one end like x, y, and z, or you sit to the left hand side, you just have to watch out that it has to be on the left hand side or the right hand side, and this has to be transposed accordingly if you are to um, you're supposed to transpose this if you are to put the variables on the left hand side. So that's something to keep in mind while solving these problems. And let's jump into the set of questions. um, I have a really lousy connection these days, and it's really bugging me like crazy. So doing this would actually mean having 3, 4, 1, 3, and 3, 7. I need a paper on this one, but let's try to do it in Paint. See if it really works. I don't have a pair of paper now. I'm out in public. Really, whatever. Anyway, so let's do the brush. So we have 3 and 4. We have 1 and minus 3 and minus 3 like this. And then we have the x and y's. We have 3 and 17. So in this case, we've got 2 columns and 2 rows, which is fine. So if we are to do this, we can. Sorry, this is an x and y. So we've got this and this. So we just have this here, 3 and 17. 3 and 17 to the other side, and then this would be the x and y. So the x and y here. In that sense, what we could do is have the inverse of this. We could have the inverse of this and being spotted here. We could have this here. This is the A inverse. So the A inverse is the determinant, so it's 1. 1 over 9 minus 9 minus 4 minus 13, I believe, right? This is minus 9 minus 4. Okay, so multiplied by 1 over 13 multiplied by, so it's minus 3, 3, 1 and 4. This becomes negative, negative. Okay, so we take in this one inside, so it's minus 3 over 13 out of 1 over 13 out of minus 4 over 13 over 3 out of 13, right? Right. And then this one is multiplied by 3 and 7. 3 and 7 like that. There we are. So if we are to multiply this by this, so it's this plus this multiplied by this, right? So it's negative 3 out of 13 multiplied by 3 plus 1 over 13 multiplied by 7. 1 over 13, and then we have this would be the value here. So this 3 multiplied this would be the value here, and we'll do the same for this value here. Now given I don't have a pen and paper, it's pretty frustrating to actually solve, but you know, we just want to get the answer out straight. Let's choose A. Well, the answer is B, so let's see let's see what have they done. So they've done exactly like we've done. So we have A, B, C, and D. These are the values. So the determinant is 1 over negative 13. Okay. Missed the sign on there. And then we have okay. So basically what we've done is actually correct. So I'm not sure why is this running. Let's do another one. So we could do the same here using similar approach. You could do a new one, don't save it. And then we start laying down the grounds where we have the 2 and negative 3. Then we have 3 and negative 4. And then they have the x and y. They have the x and y. And then this would equate to 11 and minus 13. So the first step is to get the determinant. So we have 1 over, so it is negative 8 minus 9, that's plus 9. So we would be left with 1 over, it's basically 1, right? And then we flip the matrix to negative 4 and 2, and then negative 3 and 3. This one is going to be multiplied by 11 and negative 13, just like that. And then we would have, so it's negative 4, so it's negative 44, plus, plus 3 multiplied by 13, right? I think that's how it is. 3 by 13. Fancy styling, eh? And then we have also, we've got the 33 plus negative, so that's like 26. Now this would yield so we've got 33 and then we've got 26. What about this one? This one is like 39, right? So anyways, so this one 44, and then you subtract this one, that's negative 5. There we are, negative 5. So x is negative 5. And for this one, so we've got a 4 and another 3. That's like 7. So the answer is C. Right, so this is pretty good. We're right. Let's do another one. So for this one, we have so we've got a matrix of, oh, that was perfect. So we've got 2 and -3. Always keep note of where the x's and y, the coefficients there. So we've also got 5 and 7, and this one would equate to x and y, x and y. Of course, we can use the Gaussian elimination for this. This would equal to 31 and -45, like that. So first of all, the first step we should do is get the determinant from here. So we have a 14 minus 15, that's plus 15. So the determinant, it would equate to, that's a 9 over 29. So this would equate to 1 over 29. We multiplied it by the inverse of this one, so we've got 7 here and 2 here, and then we've got -5 and +3. Right, so get this one inside. So it is, we could do that, or we could just leave it here and then multiply it by this one here. So we have 31 over -45. So we have to, we're just going to leave this for simplification. So -7, so we got 7 multiplied by 31, yeah, plus, it's negative, is plus 5 by 45. 5 multiplied by 45. That's for the first one. For the second one, so we've got 3 multiplied by 31 plus 2 multiplied by -45. There we are. So now, then so that we not forget the 2, the 0 or the 29, just keep it here. Right, so let's get me a bit of calculator now. We have a calculator. So according to the calculator, we've got 7 multiplied by 31 plus, whoa, there's a lot, 5 multiplied by 45, it's 180. Okay, so what was this? Plus 180, that's like 397. So we've got 3939 and 7. As for the second one is 31 multiplied by 3, that's 93. And then we've got 45 multiplied by 2 is 90. So the answer here remains to be 3. Remains to be 3. There we are. It's interesting, isn't it? So let's do 397. Let's do 397 divided by 29. That's 13 point something as a fraction. And none of the answers here actually provides us with a fraction. So we've done something wrong with our calculations. But I'm pretty sure the second one might be correct. So we've got 7 multiplied by 31. Okay, and then we've got -5 multiplied by -45. Interesting, isn't it? So we've probably done something else that is wrong. It's a negative here. So this actually becomes a positive as well. So this becomes a negative. So that would make much more sense. So 7 multiplied by 31, that's 180, 217. 217 minus 180, that gives us a 37. So 37 divided by 29. Still don't think that really yields something. Not right. Okay, C1 and a 3. I don't know. It's probably some calculations are a bit off. I better get work on this and paper and pen. It's really not helping me much anyway. So the right answer would be to have the determinant 29. Oh yeah, because the sign changed here. This has to change as well. Totally. So it's -1, and that really is the deal. Yeah. All right, I'll be working on the other questions as well now. But yep, see you in the next video. I'll be working on this off camera for now. Let's see what this yield is.